I wanted to welcome all of you folks to the TMZ Celebrity Tour. This is a 2-hour show on wheels where we take you through Hollywood and West Hollywood and Beverly Hills and show you all the places that we made famous over the last 16 years. And then we bring it all to life with videos that you're going to see on the monitors. And keep your eyes open because we see tons of celebrities on this tour. The Rock, Kevin Hart, Kim Kardashian, Dave Chappelle, Ben Affleck, Mariah Carey. We see Justin Bieber. So keep your eyes peeled. If you see anybody, call it out to the guide. If you do see a celebrity, you may end up on our television show as well. So sit back, have a great time, and enjoy the tour.
So thanks for taking the TMZ tour, where our motto is, motto to be added at a later date. We're still working on it.
Yes, guys, so welcome. Cool. Not clean, okay? If you did that, wash your hands. Put your hands in a lot of soap and water if you did that. Now, one of the things that I find super funny over there is giving. You will find her here, no matter where she's at the day before, no matter where she's at the day after. She always comes over to the Laugh Factory. She hands out food to those less fortunate, gets up and performs for them as well. You win an Oscar? That is an invite. You were welcome to walk inside if you were carrying an Oscar that night. So it was a great thing. Now, I have been over here one single time. 5 years ago, I got my best dress, and I paid somebody to get me up to the bar. Me and my friend went up. No one was there. It was just me, him, and the bartender. And we waited for an hour and a half, slowly drinking our drinks as slow as we could. And okay, we're giving up after an hour and a half. So we told I just don't want to miss anything. And over here is the Saddle Ranch. The tour. Yeah, in 2019, they really weren't getting a lot of people over here. But the pandemic hit. They took their parking lot. Elon Musk, the Biebers, all love going there. So if you have $350 for a meal, I would like to be your assistant. I do not need to eat. I just want to see what it looks like. No one's a celebrity. No one. I don't see no one. You guys see no one? No, I don't see no one. All right, we're good, Maritza. All right, now Maritza was going to the Sunset Strip, where we have a lot of music venues. Over here on your left-hand side, there's coming up the Viper Room. Now you can see it on either side. And the developers who bought it said they're going to super amazing. Everyone's performing over here. They're all waiting in line, getting ready to go see a great performance. It's 2 o'clock. There's great fans that are here at 2 o'clock. Not only does he have one of the biggest apartments in this complex, when he had his kids, the 2 babies, he said his place wasn't big enough. Yeah, the 2 babies were taking up too much space. So what did he do? He bought the apartment next door for $3 million for the kids and their nannies to live in. What? I learned how to change a poopy diaper for a $3 million apartment, okay? That kid will be very well taken care of, right? That is absolutely crazy to me. Now, I also love Lindsay Lohan because she met one of her ex-boyfriends in this apartment. Yeah. How'd she meet him? In the elevator. He had the apartment directly below hers. When they broke up, she decided she had to run off to New York. She couldn't take it. She couldn't be here. And what happened? Her pipes burst in her apartment and flooded his apartment for 2 full days. Yeah, I feel like you called someone. You called someone, right? Now, down here at the bottom is our first evening spot. That is Boa's Steakhouse right there behind those big hedges. Boa is one of those places every single night you will find
Same thing happened.
Now, I do have a question. Has anyone seen a paparazzi yet here in Los Angeles? No. Why? Are they all hiding in the bushes? No. You are hard to spot a celebrity paparazzi unless you know who they are. So most of the time they just look like a tourist. So you could have easily walked by 3 or 4 of them already and you would never know it. Why? Because you all have really great cameras on your phones. So if I'm a paparazzi and you guys notice that, you might just wait around and see who I'm taking a picture of. If you post that picture before I get to sell that picture, my picture's no longer worth anything. So the paparazzi just kind of have a backpack, walk around, pretend like they're normal, and then camera out, put it right back away. That's the difference there. So they're a little hard to spot. I've never seen one in a bush. I went put it past a couple of them, not all of them, but a couple of them. Now you guys all look different. Yeah, I think it's the air. Yes, because we're on a dividing line right now. Over there, West Hollywood, it's okay. It's nice air. But over here, oh, yes, fancy air. Yes, fancy air. That is Beverly Hills. Now you guys can tell it's fancy air because only palm trees grow on that side of the street. Over there, they let all the trees grow. It's just terrible. It's terrible. Who would do that? It's just, oh, I can't even. Don't even look over there, okay? Just look over here. Yes. Now, this is the bad section of town. I know. Hold on to your wallets a little tighter. These houses only worth millions off your social media. Don't post a picture. That one can't be making money. Why? Because the crest is trademarked. Yes. Beverly Hills will come after you and ask where their portion of the money is. A couple years ago, to get that crest in a movie, $20,000 to put that in a movie. How many movies have we all seen where that crest popped up for like 3 seconds? 20 grand. That's absolutely crazy. Now guys, welcome to Beverly
Hills. It's flowing with Botox, where you see fake boobies for blocks and blocks. Beverly Hills, home of the insecure. So sit back and enjoy this part of the tour. Beverly Hills!
Yes, guys, welcome to Beverly Hills. Now, don't be scared anymore. We're getting fancier as we go down, all right? That was a 500 block. We go all the way down to the 900 block. 900 block is Taylor Swift money, okay? Really, really expensive over here. Now, each street gets more expensive. And here's the other thing. As we go down, each street you're going to notice is lined with a different tree. Most of them are named after the tree as well. So they have figured out what trees are fancy here in Beverly Hills, all right? We're getting fancier trees as we come down. Now, one thing I love about Beverly Hills is there is no gated communities. Yeah, you can drive up and down these streets all day long, but there is a very good neighborhood watch. Okay, so if you drive too slow or you keep trying to go in front of one single house and take pictures, they're going to stop you, all right? Ask some questions, right? So just slowly drive and keep driving straight, find another street before you can do that, all right? So it's a little crazy. Now, some people want to create their own gated communities. Elon Musk owns 6 homes here in Beverly Hills. Yeah, they all shared either like across the road from each other or yards or something like that. So he wanted to put a fence around all of the street. Did that stop him? No. He said no one should be driving on his section of street. So Beverly Hills and him actually got into a fight because he was blocking other people's way home. And he was like, no, they should drive around. This is my section of the street. Yeah, they did not like that. He did not win. He was told his fence could not go across the street. And about that time is when he said he was going to Mars. Yeah, so I think he's like the little kid that gets in trouble, and he's like, I'm running away! He's like that, but I'm going to Mars, right? I'm a billionaire, I don't just have to run away, I can do that. Now, he has since sold off all his homes, right? Texas now has him, so sorry for Texas. Now, over here on your guys' left-hand side, that white building right there, that is one location I do not want you guys to visit. Is that okay? Oh, you guys look like I'm trying to trick you. I'm not. Why don't I want you to visit that place? Does anyone recognize it from the movie?
Police station.
Yeah, it's a police station. That's from Beverly Hills Cop. That's a Beverly Hills police station. Why don't we want you to extras in the movie? All right, so even everyone in Los Angeles is trying to make a movie debut. All right. Now, next door is going to be Beverly Hills City Hall, and they had a very fancy day here at the City Hall. September 2nd, 2010. September 2nd, 2010. Why would that date mean anything to Beverly Hills? 90210 day! Get it? 90210, like the TV show and their zip code. Okay, they got crazy here. They did a whole day of festivities at City Hall. And to cap off the day, they decided to give a key of the city away to a famous family. And now we also love the Kardashians. Why? Because we made them famous. Okay, so I got a lot of eyebrow raised there. Right, you guys think it was Kim and Ray J and their take to the restaurants, all that kind of stuff. Now, we have a couple restaurants that I love to point out. Our first one being up over here on your left-hand side. So coming up, you're going to see some orange umbrellas. It is going to be Nate Now's Delicatessen. Nate Now's is a mom-and-pop little place here. Everyone loves it. Larry King would eat here every single morning before he passed away. So it was a great little spot. Now, during the pandemic, they actually announced they were closing. And a bunch of people, Kardashians included, here in Beverly Hills did a fundraiser and saved them. So we love that story. I love telling that because there's a lot of places that went out, and if we could save a little mom and pop place, I think that's amazing. Now we also here on your left-hand side have the Cheesecake Factory. Okay, you guys don't think the Cheesecake Factory is a celebrity hotspot? It's not. It's not really. But I like to do history, and that is the first Cheesecake Factory ever. Yeah, so if you've ever enjoyed one of those 4,000 cheesecakes on that menu, you know who to thank, Beverly Hills. And I think that's crazy because I didn't know people in Beverly Hills ate dessert. Right? So I'm just shocked all the way around. Now, as we come down through here, you're going to see there's a lot of stores for shopping. You can see them most of the time all the way inside the store, so we love it around here. Now, we are not done with our restaurants because we have one more coming up. Our next one that is coming up is a place called Avra. Now, I'm going to tell you this before we get there because I'm afraid the manager's going to make them stop. But if you see a server point, look to where they're pointing. Alright? So kind of hide it, but we'll see where they're pointing. So the next place we're coming to is Avra. It's over here on your guys' right hand side. It's nice and beautiful. Why do I also love Avra? Because there is not a wall on the front of this restaurant. They don't even care about glass. They just let you see right on into it. Right? So let's see if we got anyone over here at Avra. Everyone loves it. They're nice and beautiful and gorgeous over here. Hi, celebrities! Hi, you guys look gorgeous. Yes. I don't recognize anyone yet. Let's see. Hi, celebrities. Hi, celebrities. No, you guys don't see anyone? No, I don't see anyone. Hi. Now, Avra has been famous for a while now. And first got on the scene because who came here but LeBron James? He came here the day he signed his Lakers contract. You get a lot of people over there. Now, we have a hotel coming up over here on your left-hand side. That is the Mayberry Hotel. That was the Montage Hotel. It's one of the most expensive hotels in Beverly Hills, which makes it one of the most expensive hotels in the world. And some celebrities like to live over here for months on end. Justin Bieber lived over there for 3 months in between homes. Now, he is not the craziest. Why? Because Judge Judy has a 5,000 square foot apartment inside that hotel. Judge Judy? What? I was so confused by that. So what did I do? I looked up Judge Judy. She's doing fine. She is one of the highest paid people on television. She is doing great. Justin Bieber has nothing on her. That is absolutely crazy to me. Now, the street that we are about to turn onto, this is Wilshire Boulevard. If you would go down to the left-hand side and travel for a couple miles, you would see where Biggie Smalls and Robert F. Kennedy were shot. So, we're going to keep going this way because I don't do the murder on my tour. Recognize it from a movie. Yes, Pretty Woman was shot over there. That is the Beverly Wilshire Hotel. Now, they love Pretty Woman. Now, here's the thing. Beverly Wilshire doesn't like filming inside their hotel. So Pretty Woman did all the outside shots here, but if you go inside, it looks a little different because the inside shots were actually done at a studio here instead of inside the hotel. But they love Pretty Woman so much that they have the Pretty Woman experience at this hotel. Yeah, 3 tiers to it. Top tier, $100,000. What do you get? You get a day of staying at the presidential suite. A day at the spa. Any service you want. That's really nice, right? Then you get $3,000 to spend at any store on Rodeo Drive. Pretty great, huh? But that's the end of the list. Man, for $100,000? That's absolutely crazy, right? That's absolutely crazy. There should be a lot more to it. So some of our bus drivers at Morris Endeavor. It is one of the biggest acting agencies in the world. Mr. Chow has a lot to do with the history of TMZ. So Harvey was on People's Court. He was doing great on People's Court, and he had the idea for TMZ. What did we start as? We started as people going around, paparazzi.
And I'm the one watching the surgeries. Yeah, it's me. So I guess I'll be quiet and save somebody.
Since monkeys crawled out of the ocean, man has had one question.
Nice, beautiful plastic surgery patients over there. And 2 weeks ago, he called me up after he was done, and I was like, I heard about you. And I was like, yeah, I know, I'm famous, thank you. They changed the laws a couple years ago, because not only do they call me loud, they call us all fat. Yes, they say, because they enter in the back alleys. All right, so that's where you want to go find them. It's a very nice back alley, but that's where you're going to find the celebrity. Now we're coming up to that sign again. Do you guys all remember the red sign that I pointed out, the red wrong way sign? We all saw it, right? Yeah, everyone saw it. Somehow.
At the photogs, but then he keeps his cool.
Yes, thankfully Kay went inside the restaurant to cool down. And by cool down, we mean work himself into a frenzy and attack a photog! Don't take a...
And Kanye never looks up. But when they start to walk up that ramp, Kim does look up. It's fine. He won't look up, right? Now, as we come up here, we are going to turn, and I'm going to point out this gas station, all right? Everyone gets a little scared when they get to this gas station, especially if they've not seen prices of gas here in Los Angeles recently. This gas station is always $1 more than everyone else. Why? Because it is a full-service gas station. Yeah. Guys, you don't have to deal with this. All right? The rest of us do. If you need help, just call me up. Don't go here. All right? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's absolutely crazy. But you don't have to get out of your car. Someone else will come pump your gas for you. We got a Rolls. Let's see if we can see anyone. Where's the person? Where's the person for the wall? There's no one in the car. How did it get here? Is it self-driving? Elon Musk got the Rolls self-driving here. Yeah, so this is a little crazy. Now, we have been into this gas station one single time. I had a guy doing a potty dance in the back of the bus one day, and he was like, I gotta go. Just drop me off. I'll find my family. And our bus driver, George, was really nice, and George was like, hey, if I just pull over at the gas station here, can you run inside in 2 minutes and come back out? We'll wait for you. And he was like, thank you. So he goes running inside. He comes running back out. Did they move? Oh man, the construct. I'm so sorry, guys. It's over here on your left-hand side. That's Beverly Hills Courthouse.
Whoa! Brace yourselves. Here's one of the hottest celebrity hangouts in town, the Beverly Hills Courthouse. Yay! It's where Lindsay Lohan wrote "F-U" to the judge on her fingernails. Where Zsa Zsa Gabor.
Now we are coming up to the #1 hotspot of the time. As we turn here on your guys' right-hand side, the top of this building is the beautiful Catch. Yeah, it's just where we catch all the celebrities. No, it's a seafood place. Yes. No, the entrance to Catch is right here. It's not very big. Why? Because it's just an elevator. It goes straight up. This is that parking lot. They just go crazy in this parking lot. The reality TV stars just clawing at each other and everything. Why are they in that parking lot? Because this building right here is Sir. Alright, so that is Lisa Vanderpump's Sir right there. Yeah, I live around here. I drive around all the time. I've never seen them fight in that parking lot. I want to know when they're fighting in that parking lot. But that is Sir right there. Now, as we come up, famous Troubadour.
One of the most historic rock and roll venues in all of Hollywood is the Troubadour.
A beautiful farmer's market that's going on right now, but it's just shopping normally. Now on the side here, this last building, that is Catch Steak. So this is Catch Steak. This is their brand new one. Thank you so much. So Catch Steak, of course, is becoming one of those top 2 places. It's going back and forth between Catch and Catch Steak on who's the #1 each single night. But I don't think Catch will lose their spot in the long run because it is a rooftop bar. Now you guys have been great. So let's play another game. Who would like to play my next game? All right, that was a little sad again. We're going to try one more time. Who would like to play my next game? All right, so you were not letting anyone win. You were like, I got this. All right, I'm going to do this. All right, so we're going to play again.
And now it's time once again for TMZ Celebrity Scramble. So come on down or come on up. Whatever, no one's actually getting out of their seats, so it doesn't really matter. Let the game begin.
Okay, so you're playing again for this beautiful designer, amazing, exclusive t-shirt. Let's see if you can get it. Ooh. Oh, she's already saying a name. Who did you say? Leonardo Dicaprio. Okay, all right. Do you want some hints to see if you're right? Okay, this actor has 1 Oscar. Does Leo have 1 Oscar? Does he have more? I don't know. So I'll give you a second hint. He is known for being on yachts with ladies. You look very confused by all of that. You going with Leo? Okay, let's go with Leo. Yes! Yes. Oh, here we go. There we go. Yes, you guys are really good at that. I'm so glad you guys are good at that. Now, Leonardo DiCaprio, he won his Oscar up on Hollywood Boulevard where we started this tour. The Dolby Theater is where it's held. He went to the after party. Why? Because you get your Oscar engraved at the after party. And then everyone does their own single after party. His was at Aggo. Yeah, nice and beautiful Aggo. Aggo's not there anymore, though. That was Robert De Niro's restaurant. Didn't make it through the pandemic. He has recently sold the building. They are remodeling, so I'm sure something else is going over there. Now, I think Leonardo DiCaprio maybe partied too hard that night. Why? Because when he left that night, he left his Oscar on the table. Yeah. Don't worry, he only made it about 5 minutes away before he came racing back and got the Oscar off the table. Yeah, come on, man. No, Melrose Place, we saw this one side of it. This is the opposite side of it. So it's a very small street right there, but that is the street of Melrose Place. So it's a small little place that we have there. Now, the road we are on is actually known as Melrose Avenue. Yeah, Melrose Avenue, nice and beautiful. Now, a couple things that we love along Melrose and all of Los Angeles are some pop-up shops. So you will see as we come down here, a lot of pop-up shops, a lot of things you've seen on Instagram, and you're like, where would anyone ever buy that? Here, Melrose Avenue, they'll do a pop-up shop for a month. Try it out.
And they were in the same graduating class, is what we'd say if Mickey wasn't 62 years older than Mila and also dead. Anyway, Fairfax and Hollywood Higher, definitely the most famous high schools in town, but only a fool would bother arguing what's bigger.
What's bigger, Hollywood or Fairfax? Hollywood's bigger, Fairfax much cooler.
We'll be able to get around us here in just 1 second. So as soon as we get past the little construction, we'll be able to see.
Poor Jews have really fallen on a hard time since, haven't they? Especially here.
Because she lied to get on that 70s show.
I think it's over here somewhere.
Yeah, she lied. They wanted 18 and over. She was only 16, so she lied and said she was 18. And yeah, so the clones are ending it up here. We're going to see if we can try to get the rolls around us in just 1 second here. Let's see. Come on, he got a good engine. Let's see. Come on. Come on, you can get around us. Come on, sir. And ma'am, I don't care who it is. We have it. Oh, and now he's going to turn off, yeah. Where are you going? The CVS? I don't believe you. Alright, let's see. Come on, come on. Come on. Hey! Hi! 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 No. I gotta, no. Alright, that's how we're gonna find them here. What is Playground Alley? It's a dance studio. So they do dances. If you watch TikTok, all of that, they're always over there. Now, I like it because during the day, they will rent it out before they go on tour. So we've had a lot of people over there learning their dances. So we had Taylor Swift, this brick building with the blue flags out there. That is the Groundlings Theater. That is where you're going to see SNL come get their people.
Coming up on your left, the legendary Groundlings Improv Company. If the name sounds familiar, it's because it's a breeding ground for comedy stars. Dane Cook did not go here, thank God. But many of the past and present cast members of Saturday Night Live did, including Will Ferrell, Chris Kattan, John Lovitz, and Kristen Wiig. Non-SNL stars include Lisa Kudrow and Paul Rubens.
Yeah, so the Groundling's really big like that. In the last couple weeks, I've noticed that they've had like 3 or 4 shows tonight. It's because the SNL scouts are out in force. Now, he showed me the tank. So right over the head, you can see this blue wall. As we come up to the gate, you're going to see it really nicely. That is the back of the water tank. The water tank is actually facing towards us. So you see all those cars parked there. It's a parking lot, but it's also the water tank. So what it is dug down about 10 feet. It's just used for a parking lot until they need water. When they need a water scene, they pull all the cars out, they paint it blue, fill it with water, and throw in these machines that move the water around any direction that they need it to go. So that is where Leonardo Dicaprio died. I know, it's very sad. There was space for him on that board. We all knew it, right? There was space. Now, this was also the original location for Desilu Studios. Now, much smaller than what Paramount has become since then, but Desilu Studios was, of course, Desi Arnaz, Lucille Ball. She was the first female head of a studio. It was after I Love Lucy, and she was over here. Now, they were divorced at that point, and she didn't really like Desi anymore. Yeah, so what did she do? She gave him an office with no windows. And when he made her mad one night, what did she do? Side of Paramount right now. No, Paramount has a lot that films over here, a ton of TV shows. Their biggest, in my opinion, was This Is Us. It had just got done filming over here. Now, during COVID, they had a lot of things shut down for a very long time. This Is Us came back pretty quickly. Once they started, they figured out how to test people, doing a couple tests each week, all of that kind of stuff. They figured it out. The one that they waited to bring back until everyone was vaccinated was actually Grace and Frankie. They waited until everyone was vaccinated. Why? Because everyone that works on Grace and Frankie is 80 plus. The biggest contract was to Adam Sandler. $250 million for 6 projects. Now, I love Adam Sandler, but what is he doing other than bringing Jennifer Aniston along? Right? That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Now, Now, the content, of course, is not to him. It is to his production company. You can see the sunset up there. But I always suggest to go early. Go an hour, hour and a half before sunset because it does get busy up there sometimes. If you get up there quickly, no big deal. You will recognize it up there. There's a ton of free things to do up there. Adele did her special up there. La La Land filmed up there. So there's a lot there. Now, we are next to the Netflix building, and coming down here, they are actually on the studio lot. They are actually on the lot for sun. Kind of close, but still not that close. So, I'll tell you how to get there. Hike! No one wants to